Hey everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this, it's Chase the Eat, and this from Voodoo. Check out the play on the label. Voodoo, the D-E-W. Voodoo, honeydew, from Voodoo hot sauce. Tom Toth, my friend. Hi, Tom. This is a pepperdew and habanero sauce. For those of you who don't know about the pepperdew, let me tell you about the pepperdew plant. Pepperdew pepper was founded or invented or patented or whatever by Johann Steenkamp in 1993. It is a small, little grape-sized pepper, and he pickled them. It's off what's called the Juanita plant, but they call it the pepperdew. That's the name of the plant. I have this blown up on my phone because the label's kind of hard for me to read. So let me read you a little bit about, okay, it says pepperdew peppers blended with honey, onion, garlic, and a big dose of fermented habaneros. If you guys are new to the show, you don't know this, for those of you who have watched the show a while, I have a thing for fermented hot sauce. There's something beautiful about a fermented sauce. It really is. So, I'm looking forward to it. This sauce will take your taste buds on a ride you won't forget. Grab a bottle now and explore the possibilities. Pairs well with seafood, barbecue, vegetables, spicy salad dressing. Ooh, I like the sounds of that. Or mixed with cream cheese for crackers, bagels, and much more. Sounds kind of neat. Let me give you the ingredients. You can't quite tell the thickness of it yet. Let me take the label off. We'll be able to tell. All right, so the ingredients are pepperdew peppers, which consists of peppers, water, sugar, vinegar, salt, citric acid, absorbic acid, cayenne peppers, and calcium chloride. Orange habanero peppers, red bell peppers, water, honey, white wine vinegar, sugar, honey granules. Interesting. Xanthan gum, ginger, garlic powder, onion powder. I've got a spoon today, so we'll be abandoning the anatomical snuff box. I was wondering, if you didn't see the first video, you're like, what did he just say? But if you saw the first video, that makes sense. I didn't tell you this on the first when I told you. There's a term for that right here. It's called the anatomical snuff box. When you go to pepper festivals, I've seen pepper people do it all the time. You're out somewhere and somebody says, you got to try this sauce, and you don't have a spoon. Everybody's got a built-in spoon right there. Anatomical snuff box. I've seen, if you go to a pepper show, you see it happening all the time. People are using their built-in spoon. Okay, there we go. Now you can get an idea of the thickness. Oh, I like the consistency. It's not at all too thin, not too thick. Got some stuff sticking to the inside of the neck of the bottle. Oh. Looks good. All right. The old pepperdew. All right. Really love fermented sauce. I don't know what the deal is about that, but the aroma, the flavor. It could be that the very first sauce I fell in love with that got me on my original capsaicin path, my journey, was a fermented sauce, Tabasco. Oh, it's got that aroma. You get that fermented aroma, getting the garlic, the onions. Really neat. I love that. That smells amazing. All right, so here's the consistency. Beautiful consistency. Just the right thickness. Oh. Virtually the same out of the spoon, but that it is out of the bottle. But it has that fermented aroma. If you know what I'm talking about, that wonderful fermented smell. So Johann Steenkamp, 1993, founded this pepper, the Juanita plant, the pepperdew. And my friend Tom Toth has put it in this sauce, the pepperdew honeydew. All right, looking forward to trying this. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Eat. What an interesting flavor. Getting the ginger, the garlic, and the onion, but there's this really neat sweetness to it that is not at all overdone or syrupy. It just really is neat. And you can really get the fermentation, the fermented hops. I love a fermented sauce, and this is strange. It doesn't taste like a straight fermented sauce. It tastes like a sauce that has fermented sauce in it. You know what I mean? It has that fermented quality, but it certainly doesn't taste like a straight fermented sauce, but it has the best of both worlds. A great texture and consistency. Wow. One thing I think this would make a fantastic salad dressing. Boy, this is neat. I wish I could read the labels, it's so small. I think you'll like this, you guys. Delicious sauce. Let's talk a little bit about, it's got a very cool label. Love Tom's labels. Okay, so this sauce has, as far as heat, if you're somebody who's never eaten anything hot, it's not your deal, then you would probably find, this would probably be like a 6 or a 7, 6 for you. If you're not a chili head or pepper, you don't eat it at all. If you're on the capsaicin path, you're making your journey. You're navigating around the pepper fields. You would find this to be about maybe a 4 or 5, probably a 5. 4 or 5. I've been moving my needle, but it's got a fantastic, fantastic flavor. This is neat. The fermentation in it is the fact that it's got fermented hops is just really wonderful. A big dose of fermented habaneros. Very, very flavorful sauce. If you guys like fermented sauce, and if you're like, you don't even know what I'm talking about, think like Tabasco, it's a fermented sauce. If you like fermented sauces, then this is something you really like, because it's got you got the fermentation in the aroma, which is wonderful. It has the fermented flavor, but it doesn't have the consistency of like a Louisiana sauce. Totally different. Just wonderful flavor on this, though. I love how this beautiful stuff is sticking to the inside of the bottle. Just happiness right there. Oh, that's what it was. I think I need to have just a little more. Definitely picking up on the habanero flavor too. Wonderful flavor. This is going to be a great salad dressing. If he didn't say so on the label, I would have thought to do that. I do that a lot with sauces. All right. So Voodoo Honeydew, it's a hot pepperdew habanero sauce. You got to give this one a shot. Tom, this is a winner, man. I like this one a lot. All right, so if you guys are familiar with Voodoo sauce, he has some great powders. Rome is Burning has become one of my favorite powders. It's my go-to powder for pizza. It's like an Italian seasoning, spicy fan. Anyway, go check out Voodoo sauces and tell him Johnny sent you. But he's an amazing sauce maker, great guy. He's got tinctures, sauces, powders, you name it, he's got it. So check him out. If you're already a fan of his, and go to the comment section, throw some comments in there. We appreciate that always. Right here, at the end, you're going to see a chance to watch the Tube of Terror video. The 3 tubes. Still available, so grab them right here at the end. You're going to get a chance to see me do the Nemesis bar, which I did a few days ago. If you haven't seen that, check that out. And right there, you're going to see the pepper, the floating pepper. That is our family pepper, the crest. Hit that, and you're part of what we're doing. And my journey becomes yours, and yours becomes mine. If you don't want to miss a video, then just click the bell for notification, and you're coming with me. And we're going to New Zealand soon, so come along. I love you guys a lot. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.